Hey love bugs, and welcome back to Honey Tea Tarot. Here we are with another channel message. If you are a returning viewer, hello there, honeybee. Welcome. Happy to have you. Take a seat in the front, drop a comment below. Let us know that you're here. Talk to us, we talk back. If that's not your thing, cool. Sit your ass in the back, prop your feet up, peep the vibe, and if it resonates on your way out, hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell. If you are a returning viewer, hey honeybee, let's get to it because you know how we rock. This is a channel message for our Leo baby, sun, moon, rising, north node, and or stellium. What messages the Most High has for you, I pulled from the Calli my deck today. So you have card 31, Chamunda, if I'm saying it correctly. Her unerring instinct for spiritual protection arises spontaneously, even when we do not realize we need it. Sometimes we don't realize just how far we've become entangled in that which is not good for us. We do not realize we need Calli's powerful intervention. Knowing what to allow and what to fight for or against requires wisdom, also discernment. Holding the space for inner or outer conflict to be resolved involves discipline. Chamunda is the fearlessness, wisdom, patience, and discipline needed to conquer difficult situations she is with now. So I don't know what's going on with y'all Leos, but my hand is shaking while I'm holding this book. And my hand was not shaking with for the other two zodiac reads. So I don't know if you're like in fear, if you're stressed. I heard high blood pressure. If some of y'all blood pressure is high right now in this season. Maybe you're not aware of what you have, again, entangled yourself in, who you have allowed into your experience, who you allowed into your energy, who you have went into contracts with. Maybe you're not 100% sure. Maybe you weren't knowing of who to put boundaries up to leave them out, to keep them out, and who to have boundaries up to let them in. It's like everyone kind of seemed the same for you, looked the same to you for a minute, Leo. Like either you thought everybody was phony and fake and not good for you, so you cut everybody off, and or you thought everybody, was there for you, was on your team, and you pulled them all close in. It's like you didn't have wisdom, you didn't have discernment, you didn't have the knowledge, the clarity to be able to decipher who from who, to be able to place people in their place people in their proper or specific category. Okay, we have Wild Black. Chamunda is a ferocious warrior goddess. She takes her name Chanda and Munda, two great demons who she defeated. Thus her name is a symbol of gaining power. Her presence indicates that you shall not overcome an obstacle but gain complete mastery over the energies that gave rise to it. You shall never be troubled by it again. Okay, so I'm getting from this is some of y'all might have been swindled. Like literally. Like everything that glitters ain't gold type of shit. Like it looked real pretty. It looked like it was a real 24 karat, and that joint was, real gold. That joint was actually just gold plated. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I feel like you guys are about to overcome something that you were swindled over. You're about to not only overcome just the situation or the obstacle or the experience, but also the mastery of those energies, which means that the next time that those energies try to come into your space, come into your existence, try to merge with you or inflate your timeline or whatever you're experiencing, your energy, you're going to be able to stop them at the door because you have the wisdom and the intuition now. You have the wisdom and the discernment now to be able to vet that type of energy, to be able to see that type of spirit for exactly what it is. Yet she is protective. Her three deeply socket eyes are so intense that they are said to burn away the evil in all worlds and dimensions. So I'm also getting that some of y'all is about to be breaking away from people, places, not just people, places, and things, but also habits, actions, certain places that you go, things of that nature. Like you are being reborn. You are being purified at this moment, Leo. She provides protection from destructiveness, including gossip and other kinds of black magic, which not unlikely gossip uses intention, words, and actions to work against another's well-being. So basically also other people that may be sending you low vibrational energy. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages? Yeshua, Yahweh, any other messages? I think that's it for this time. Learning to move between two as appropriate takes strength and wisdom. Mastering the balance to nudge ourselves forward on our path and facilitate change, but not so much that we feel defeated even before we gain traction, is advanced in inner work. Chamunda is a power to accomplish it. Is the power to accomplish it. Her presence in the reading is portent and truly exceptional breakthrough on your path and the healing of masculine energy and the protection of sacred feminine energy within your heart. Okay, so yeah, this energy is going to bring you balance again, to give you the heightened intuition, wisdom, and discernment to be able to vet these spirits, to be able to always have balance and protection and peace in your life. Okay, you are guys are about to excel from this, not just this experience, not just physically, but you guys are about to ascend and evolve mentally, emotionally, spiritually, okay, energetically. I'm going to post the ritual on the community board. And then we have number 43. I'm going to butcher this. Korea Devi. Champion of the sweet souls with fierce heart who are underestimated and passed over. She who is gentle as the deer and ruthless as a lioness, who is the capacity within the awakened heart to arise, to overcome obstacles, to have faith without any evidence of victory, and to rally the spirit until the right moment to act, and when is felt. She is a non-conformity and the freedom to be one's true self. Recognize her own beauty and value, irrespective of whether another has the capacity to hold it at this time. You shall shine. So while I was reading, that's why I started stuttering, because while I was reading, when she is a non-conformity, and what I heard was, I guess I'm a walking contradiction, factual and fiction. I like that. Like, that's the type of energy that you give. Like, you know, one day you may feel like doing this, one day you may feel like doing that. You don't feel conformed to society's standards. You don't feel conformed to what society says you should maybe doing. Like, that could be another reason why you ended up in like, not because you're a free spirit, not because of that reason, but because you are a free spirit that wasn't tapped into wisdom and discernment and tapping into your intuition and utilizing those gifts, those God-given natural gifts and natural superpowers. You wasn't using your warning signals, your GPSs, okay? You were a free spirit that was kind of just wandering. So you ended up and attached it to some people, places, and things that were not beneficial for you, that was not soul feeding and soul nurturing, okay? So I'm getting for that for some of you too. That's why you need to gain that balance. Okay, and that's why that's also going to give you that growth, not to just overcome the obstacle or the situation, but also giving you that soul energetic growth, giving you that mastery over the energies. That way you're able to vet these spirits next time. Okay, this situation for a lot of you Leos are going to be tapping in, if you haven't already, but tapping in and also exercising and strengthening and multiplying, maintaining and cultivating your intuition, wisdom, and discernment. And also how to be able to integrate wisdom, knowledge, and lessons that you are being given. All right. So, what other messages, Holy Spirit, do we have? The divine feminine is often misunderstood. She is stereotyped as weak and passive, and therefore underestimated or dismissed, or as devouring and castrating, so is feared and spurned. Yet she is not one thing or the other. She is the wisdom of what is needed. Gauri is the secret softness and light that is part of Calli. You can call her Calli's bright shadow. Gauri is domesticity and accessible, where Calli is wildness and mystery. Any other messages, Spirit? Look at that. Gauri shows how to operate within social systems, whilst Calli rejects and disturbs social conditioning. Again, that's learning how to balance your free spirit. Your just because you're a free spirit don't mean you have to attach yourself to everything. Just because you're a free spirit don't mean that you have to indulge within everything. Okay, Leo, if you're still here, hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell. But just because you're a free spirit does not mean that you have to indulge in everything. Okay? Not at all. That gives you the discernment of what you need to pour into, or what you can allow into your experience, what can you allow into your energy, what is so nurturing, so fulfilling, and then the things that you need to keep out, okay, that may disrupt you, okay, that may disrupt your belief system, your values, your morals. Gauri creates harmony and connection, whilst Calli is autonomous and independent. Gauri is culture, Gauri is culture, whilst Calli is untamed. Yeah, the message of spirit. We do not need to cultivate an inherently violent way of being, but rather allow fierce wisdom to spontaneously arise when needed. There are times to allow and others to set clear boundaries. All can be an act of love. It is loving to communicate in a way others understand. In a way others can understand. Some cannot understand gentleness and require a different language to know your boundaries and need for respect. There is a story from the Hindu saint devoted to Kali, Sir Ramakashni. He keeps of a snake who was terrifying the villagers, biting and killing them with his venom. One day a sage encountered the snake in the field and taught him about compassion. The snake no longer attacked the villagers, and they no longer feared the snake as a consequence. One day the traveling sage returned to the village only to find it had been severely injured following an attack by some local boys. With compassion for the snake, the sage taught him that just because he no longer wanted to bite the villager doesn't mean that he couldn't hiss. He had swung too far from Calli towards Gauri. He needed to find a way to accomplish his purpose with compassion, but with wisdom too. So what I'm getting is, you ain't gotta always bite, but it's okay to show your teeth. Okay? It's okay to hiss. Just because you didn't want to bite them doesn't mean that you can't show these people that they can't fucking play with you. Again, I'm getting balance. Again, mastery of energies, mastery of self emotions, mastery of self feelings, mastery of how you choose to express self. Okay? So just because you don't bite don't mean that you can't show your teeth. Just because you don't bite don't mean that you cannot hiss. Don't mean that you can't forewarn motherfuckers, don't play with me. Just because I put my shadow self in my back pocket, I keep it there always for balance. Okay? Keep balance. Balance. Look, when Guru Devi arrives in the read and you are to check your boundaries and tune into your capacity to hiss, to realize you are entitled to be kind, but also to be respected. Okay? Don't let nobody play on your top. Call it you being nice. No, you don't want to be nice. You want to be kind. Okay? Look up the etymology of nice. No, I ain't nice, but I am kind. I am compassionate. I am caring. If you have seen yourself as a badass, it is time to embrace your softer side. Vice versa, if you've seen yourself on the softer side as passive aggressive or as just passive, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe you are passive aggressive. You allow things to build up over mad time before you actually blow up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or you find yourself just being a doormat. Or people may say like, oh, you just let people walk all over you. If you've been more into your softer side, it's time to tap in more up to your badass side. And again, vice versa. Okay, if you have been soft and doubted your ability to stand up for yourself, you have simply forgotten that you are also Calli. Find the balance. It says play with the balance. Also find the balance, play with the balance with what resonates, and know that if you allow for it, the divine will spontaneously arise from within and in whatever form shall accomplish the task. That goes back again, learning how to master energies. Okay, this is not chess. Excuse me, this is not checkers. This is chess. Okay, baby? This isn't you do something and then I do something. No, this is me aligning with what is best for this situation, what is best for this experience, what is best for my soul purpose, my missions, my growth, what I'm actually supposed, authentic self. Okay, this is not checkers, baby. It's chess. And I always gotta protect the queen. Protect me, okay? Whether you're a masculine energy or whatever, or a masculine gender, you still the queen. The queen is the most powerful motherfucker on the board, okay? Everybody's job is to protect the queen. Injuries, you are held. Yeah, you guys are learning balance, Leo. Learning balance. Learning how to balance that fieriness within you, that brightness, that light. Learning how to balance it, learning how to harness it, how to contain it, how to cultivate it, how to multiply it, okay? How to move with it, how to move and flow with it and with God and serendipity and just learning to allow, you know what I'm saying? And learning also when to go down. You know, the sun comes up every rising, but it also goes down every night. So you got to know when to be high and you got to know when to be chill. Okay, Leo, learning the balance. Lilac, higher realms and magic. And also learning how to balance your physical existence with who you truly are at a soul level. With who you truly are in spirit. Okay? Healing, pause to receive. Again, learning how to balance your mind, body, and soul. And who you, at the bottom of the deck, duality, balance needed. Learning how to balance who you are in your mind, body, and soul. Okay, this is a physical existence, but this is not you, okay? Boundaries, set them daily. That's a season that you guys are walking into. You know, when people be like, well, what the name of my season is called? Your name of your season is called setting boundaries. Your season is called enforcing boundaries. Okay, creating standards, drawing a white line. Okay? Bottom of the deck, we have cosmos mirror you. God is ready to create with you. Bring you balance. So you are always moving in the correct trajectory. You are always moving on a path that is for your higher self. Not saying that you may not come into roadblocks. You may not experience construction workers on the path. Or you may not experience, detours or whatever. You may, but the path is the route does the destination does not change. It may reroute. The path may change. But the detour got signs. The detour show you here, you go left here, you make it right here, you go left here, you go around this roundabout, and then you back on the same path. You back on the same street. Okay? So continue to set your boundaries, continue to set your standards, continue to stand in them. Okay, and continue to love you and continue to balance yourself. Harness and multiply and cultivate that masculine and feminine with energy within you. All right, you about to be a bad mother. Shut your mouth. Mwah. I love y'all. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll be back with another one soon. Namaste.